Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl, Sierra from 2K, and I'm back like I never lived. The day has finally arrived. I'm going to do something very long overdue. You can read just because I know your mama taught you how to. You would have seen the title and you would have known. In this video today, I'm dropping the most unstoppable 6'5" point guard build. I want to tell y'all everything you need to know about this build, and of course show you some raw gameplay to demonstrate all that it can do. But first, don't forget to like this video so we can hit our like goal of 100 likes. Okay, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you won't ever miss a new video. Okay, let me stop wasting y'all time, and without further ado, before we get into today's video, I gotta give a quick shout out to the sponsor, Gaia Powered Energy. This is the drink that keeps me locked in for hours with all organic ingredients, long-lasting energy, and no crash. Whether I'm grinding in 2K or streaming late into the night, Gaia keeps me focused and in the zone for hours. You can grab yours at getgaia.com or just click the link in my bio and use my code Sierra from 2K for 20% off your orders. Gaia Powered. Power your grind, win your day. So boom, this is the build that you all see me on every morning when I stream. And make sure y'all follow me on both platforms. I do stream on TikTok and Twitch, and I be going crazy, y'all. So this 6'5" build is 192 pounds with a 6'8" wingspan. Okay, it's a two-way, 3-level shot creator. 87 driving for a silver posterizer, 92 midi and 87 3-point, but we'll get to a 93 and a 90 with caps. 92 ball handle with 86 speed with ball for most dribbling animations. 92 perimeter defense for gold challengers so I can guard ball if need be, and an 88 speed that will cap break to a 90 with an 85 agility that will keep up with most guards. Since you get hella cap breakers in 2K26, this build can literally do everything you need a point guard to do. I say the only downside of this build before all the cap breakers is the pass act. Personally, I know how to play with a low pass act. I make smart passes and smart choices. So for me, a 62 was literally just fine to start with. It can later cap break to a 71 for Silver Dimer if you choose to spend 5 extra cap breakers on that. Now to the badges. So this build gets a lot of gold badges to start and then only a few Hall of Fame badges. But when you're utilizing Max +1 and Max +2 badges, it can get many Legend and Hall of Fame badges. Now on to the build specialization. I did choose shooting as I thought that would be the easiest. I didn't do playmaking because I have a low pass act. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do good in that one, or that's going to take me extremely long. I didn't do defense because you need steals and blocks and all types of shit. And yeah, I don't have that. The only thing I have is perimeter, so I just thought that was pointless. Finishing, I only have an 87, and I think you need like close shots and all types of, even though I do have an 81 close shot, and I now am just realizing I don't even utilize it. Like, I don't even use my close shot, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't gonna do finishing either, so shooting was the best choice for me. When I'm done with the shooting specialization, I only have 3 more, so I'm gonna set my Max +1 to set shot specialist and my Max +2 to shifty shooter. I'm gonna be the best shooter out there, I promise you. And I just wanna say that I went 6'5" instead of 6'6" just because I like shorter builds. Like, I've never been taller than 6'5" in any 2K when I'm playing point guard, if that makes sense. So there was no need for me to go 6'6". I know that could be meta or whatever, but I feel like in this game, anything could be meta if you make it the right way. All right, y'all, it's time for gameplay, but keep watching because sometime in this video, I'm going to drop my animations and my jump shot. So IQ is in the eye of the beholder, but in this case, it's the hands behind the stick. You can have my build and be complete and utterly trash and useless, or you can have my build and even be way better than me. It really depends on the person, if we're being honest. So here, I'm doing my step back kill. I'm gonna go ahead and take every 3 that I can get. I always take what the defender gives me. Now we're back on defense, and like I say, I've been playing it up since 2K25. I still have a lot of work to do, but I have a 92 perimeter D, so it's gonna get me where I need to go. Here I'm passing it to my boy Time. He don't be missing, like, but he will take stupid shots. So in this video, don't think that he is like the best. I promise you, he do be taking outrageous shots. Here, I'm over here jumping like a fucking dog, like what? But it's okay, because we get it together. I'm not really going to be posting L's like that. Like, I don't know who y'all think I am. I don't take L's, okay? Nah, I'm just playing. I do have an 80 win. I do be losing 20% of the time, statistically and mathematically. So, yeah, I do be taking L's here and there, but rarely, okay? One thing about me is defense is literally the strong suit of my team. Like, we are going to score regardless. I feel like offense comes when you have chemistry. Offense comes when you can score. We really need to focus on defense, especially because defense in this game is not buff right now. 2K community knows that we need a patch. My shot selection is kind of crazy this year, but that's why I put my shooting attributes on how it is, y'all. I do take crazy shots just because I do shoot a meter in the park. Obviously, when I go to stage and pro-am, I'm gonna be forced to shoot without a meter, but I don't care because I'm still yicking, okay? I don't want to hear nobody coming to me in the comments talking about, why are you using meter? Because I fucking can, okay? It's a fucking game. I can use whatever the fuck I want, okay? I put money on this game just like anybody else. Even though they gave it to me for free, I still put VC on this game. And yeah, I'm gonna use my meter until I'm forced not to. And yes, a lot of people think I'm crazy because I shoot with the meter and I shoot button. As you can see, I am not taking no tempo shots at all. I personally think tempo is broken and needs to be patched, nerfed to the ground. You do not need to be making slightly early, late, slightly late, earlies, none of that. I don't want to see none of that, especially if it's a yellow and a red contest. You're shooting an excellent tempo with an early timing. It's like, what's the point of even timing your shot at that point? And about defense, I'm gonna play defense how I play defense. It is kind of weird to newcomers and to people who've never played with me before, or to people who don't watch me, but since I run the double popper lineup, I am going to be the one to guard ball at most times. A lot of people be like, oh, you should put the 2 poppers on the PNR and have them play the defense. I'm like, no, they're too slow. A lot of poppers this year are going to have 80 to 85 speed. It's not fast enough to keep up with no 90 speed guard, 94 speed with ball guard. It's not fast enough. I already tested it out, trust. The tips I can give y'all to play defense on a guard is make sure that you're holding R2. I don't care what nobody says. I know it makes you slide. You don't need to hold it necessarily all the time. Hold R2 to keep up with your man, to keep up with your opponent. And this is going to help with getting contests. LT is not going to help you this much this game. LT only helps getting a clamp animation. Using your right stick also does help you get contests and even reaching bumps. But y'all stay tuned because I am going to drop way more videos this week on how to play defense on a guard, do a little defensive academy, you know what I'm talking about, and really show y'all how I get down on PNR defense. Because, right now, all it is fading. Everybody wants to fade a 3. Everybody wants to fade a mid. Everybody wants to go to the corner, come back, fade to the top of the key. It's very repetitive. It's very annoying. 2K26 gave us a game of dribbling, speed, animations, everything, and y'all still want to hide behind the screen and fade. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, getting into dribbling, I do not know how to dribble. I will forever say this. I've been playing 2K since 2K15. I do not know how to dribble. I know how to do simple moves that are going to get me to the bucket or get me to the 3. I'm not a Steezo. I'm not a Glock 19. I ain't nobody that can dribble, okay? Just simple moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves, all you need to score the basket, okay? And if I don't have nothing, I'm a pass. I'm a point guard at the end of the day. But I'm not a bot, okay? Sometimes I am, but not always. I do know how to score. So for everyone talking about, oh, I'm gonna box that up when I see you. Oh, this is for surely gonna be locked. No, it's not. It's not. Trust me. This 80 win percentage is just not for no reason. I have 1,000+ games played. I know what I'm doing, sir. Okay. It's going to be hard, or it's going to be a little more difficult than you think to guard me. I have learned some new moves, and I can say right now that me even learning more combo moves and dribbling moves is definitely going to help deepen my bag. So expect a lot of new things from me. Expect a lot of new moves. Expect a lot of explosiveness from me in the next 2 months. I promise you. This year, I'm actually going to try to get my bag work to the fullest, okay? To the biggest. But if you're still learning the mechanics and how to dribble, I would just suggest to repeat the same moves over and over, especially if it's getting you a bucket, okay? Stop trying to be like all these people and all these streamers and content creators y'all see, just because they're getting to a bucket in a different way and they're dribbling for 20 seconds and you think you can too. Just just do what you can. You know, you don't have to be like them. Be like yourself. You know, it's okay at the end of the day, because everybody's play style is their own and it should be their own. Incorporate some things, learn some new things. You know, you're gonna have to adapt, of course, but still play your own play style, please. You don't need to be a dribble god just to put the ball in the basket. Yet I may say again, okay? But you also can't just be a bot and left stick your way out. So please balance it. Learn some things, adjust to the new 2K. Learn some new things and adjust to 2K26. And like I promised in the beginning of this video, I am going to show y'all my animations, specifically my dribbling and my motion style. And I'm also going to be dropping the 2 best jump shots that I use and that you can also use to tempo or button. You can shoot with tempo or you can shoot with button with these jump shots, but you know what I prefer to do. This is the list of my playmaking moves, my dribbling animations. So if you need to take a screenshot, go ahead and pause the video and screenshot, or go ahead and pause the video, put your animations, put these on simultaneously while watching the video. All right, for my jump shots, I got 2. One's named Rate. The Rate man, he gave it to me, and the other one is New. It's a new jump shot, also given to me by Rate man. Not too much glaze on him, but he do know what he be talking about when it comes to builds, animations, jump shots. So I do tend to listen to him a lot. For the first jump shot, it's going to be Matt Ryan, Baluba, and Rudy Gay. Now you can copy these. They're blending and release speed, but to be honest, it's really going to be up to you, especially if you're more a release shooter, if you're more a push shooter. I haven't tried it on anything else but push and release, so can't really tell you too much on that. And the release speeds, I really can't tell you too much on that as well, just because I'm trying to go for the best, like I guess timing stability and then a release height. So yeah, and for the second jump shot, it's going to be Ray Allen, Sadiq Bey, and Baluba. Like I said, blending and release page. This is all on you. I don't know your specific play style. I'm not going to know how you shoot the ball. I'm not going to know anything about you. Fiddle with this until you get it absolutely right. All right, and for the last but not least thing I'm going to be showing you today is my motion style. I do use a defensive motion style. I don't know, to be honest, if it really helps on offense. It probably does. I feel like I do run down the court faster with this motion style on, but for defense, primarily, I use Jalen Suggs. It's never failed me, especially last year in 2K25. It never failed me. And I really think it matters on getting contests, bumps, blocks, everything that has to do with defense. You just move way quicker around the court. Hey y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I had a great time with this video. And before I leave today, I just want to talk about some things that could be better with the game in a short summary, because I've already kind of explained it in previous videos. We need to patch defense. We need to buff it. We need to buff defense extremely for this game to be a top 5 2K of all time. Defense must be touched, and then we need to nerf rhythm shooting. We also need to do things like skill-based matchmaking. You know, we need to fix that because it is taking crazy amount of time just to get into theater games, direct games, proving ground games. Like, it's just taking too long to try to match with the plates. We just need to do something that is with overalls, or maybe even with a height cap or something. But I think the plate and the skill-based matchmaking, I don't think that's really a good idea. Other than that, I feel like the game speed is perfect. The dribbling is perfect. I think, you know, the build variety is amazing. The diversity in what these builds can bring and what people can bring to the 2K community is amazing. The different names of the builds are amazing. Everything so far, other than what I've said, is amazing. So I hope that we keep that and we keep going on that, and then we just revert back to the problems and try to fix it so we can actually really enjoy this 2K. But thank y'all so much for tuning into this video today. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've made another video, so I just want to come back and tell y'all I am trying to be consistent. So y'all help y'all by liking this video, giving me a thumbs up on all my other previous videos, hitting the noti bell, and clicking subscribe so you won't miss another one. Thank y'all, and peace out.